Hi, this is Miss Wright, and I'm making this video to help you with your extended paragraph on hero or anti-hero. I'm picking a topic that is not an option for you because this character is not really a hero, but I thought I could use him as an example. So here you have characteristics of a hero, characteristics of an anti-hero. I'm using the American Naturalist from Mona Gardner's story. And I went through and I plugged in his characteristics to our chart. So you can see um, he has a good personality, values or conscience. He does not participate in the sexist views about women. He is very observant, he is quick thinking, and he wants the truth to come out. On his anti-hero side, he's silent when he should speak up. He defends the he and defend the equality of women. So he is silent when he should speak up and defend the equality of women. On the hero side, I have he thinks of a way to keep everyone at the dinner table quiet so the cobra won't bite them. He jumps up and shuts the door after the cobra leaves. He grows and matures based on experience. I put he probably has more respect for women after observing the cool-headedness of the hostess. He comes to know who he is in relationship to others. He seems to know who he is. He's already mature, but is able to help the other men at the party see that a woman was calm under pressure during a life-threatening situation. And lastly, I have the reader identifies with the character, may also respect and admire him. He is an American like us. He is an outsider and observer like us. He thinks and reacts the way we want to believe we would in the situation. So these are all positive characteristics. I actually have 5 characteristics for him, but I can't use all 5 in one paragraph, so I'm going to pick the 3 that I think are best, and I'm going to use those in my essay or in my extended paragraph. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm struggling with this right now. Okay. All right, so here is just the hero side. I had more evidence for him to be a hero than an anti-hero, so I'm definitely going to pick the hero side. And now I'm going to turn this information into a paragraph. So this would be the first part is what I would turn into my topic sentence. So my topic sentence might read, the American naturalist from Mona Gardner's story, comma, the dinner party, comma, is a hero. I have the 4 essential things that I need in my topic sentence. So in my topic sentence, I've named the character, I've named the author, I've named the story, and I said which position I'm taking. He is a hero. That's my topic sentence. Now, everything under that is going to be my examples and supporting details. Example, supporting detail, example, supporting detail. Okay? All right. So this would be example number 1. So I would say, for example, the naturalist has a good personality, values, or conscience. Period. I could put a period right here. If I wanted to put in strong values or working conscience, I could put in some more words here. But this would be my basic idea. For example, the naturalist has a good personality, values, or conscience. This now becomes the supporting details. Okay, so here are my supporting details. And you don't need to have this in the essay. You just fill in the information. So then you say, he does not participate in the sexist views about women. He is observant. He's very observant. He's quick thinking. He wants to tell the truth. But I'm not just going to give a list. I'm actually going to fill in some details about each one of these. Fill in different ideas about each one of these. Then this would be my next example. So I would say also, or in addition, comma, after the introductory phrase, he, or the naturalist, overcomes his problem. Okay, and remember, this is not, I'm just using him as an example. He's not really the hero of the story. And here, this would be my supporting details. Okay, so I would say he thinks of a way to keep everyone at the dinner table quiet so the cobra won't bite them. He jumps up and shuts the door after the cobra leaves so that it can't return. So that it cannot return, and I would provide more evidence. I might even want to take a quote from the story. I might go into my packet and take a quote from the story. Whenever you drop a quote in, you want to make sure you don't just throw it in there. You want to explain the quote. So here is room. You might want to add a quote and explain it. Okay? And explain it. This is where you might want to add a quote and explain. You can have a quote for every item that you do, but you must have at least one in this paragraph. Okay? Now we're moving down again. This would be maybe if I wanted to use this, maybe I don't want to use this. Maybe I want to skip it and use another one, because you want to pick the 3 that are the most important. Okay, so I'm actually going to skip this one, and I'm going to go down and use this one. I want this one to be my final example. So I would say finally, comma, the reader identifies with the, and I might change this to naturalist, and may also respect or admire him, and also respects and admire him, because I want to use strong language. So finally, the reader identifies with the naturalist and also respects and admire him. And I would look at what I wrote on my chart. He is an American like us. He is an outsider and observer like us. He thinks and reacts the way we want to believe we would in the same situation. So here again would be my supporting detail. He is American like us. He's an outsider and observer like us. He thinks and reacts the way we want to believe we would. And again, I'm going to go into some details, provide a little bit more information about that. I might want to add a quote. Okay, it's possible. Maybe I can I might want to add a quote and explain it also. And then the last thing that I would need is a closing sentence. I need to have a wrap-up sentence, something that tells me that I'm pulling this all together. I'm giving a summation. Okay? But I hope this was some help to you, those of you who were struggling to see how you begin to really add a lot more detail to your paragraphs so that you can extend the information. All right? So I will see you back in class. I'm running out of time. Review this video as much as you want and then apply it to your topic. You're either writing about Victor as a hero or an anti-hero, or the hostess as a hero or anti-hero. And I will see you back in room 103. All right? Have a great day. Bye-bye.